Good morning, or good afternoon, I guess I should say. It's almost, well, it's after 12 o'clock. I've been up for a while, opened my Advents, and just sat down to knit for a little bit. I am so tired after yesterday. The Nutcracker went very well. I was so proud of Ella. She did amazing. And I had a fun time with my best friend at her party and all our other friends. Last night, she made us the most amazing present. I will talk a bit more about that later today. But I just thought that it was about time to check in and say hi. I knitted on a sock and turned the heel. The lighting is horrible. I apologize for that. And maybe now I'm not so crooked. Yeah. So, I don't know what our plans are today. It's Sunday. My plan definitely is to just give myself some time to just be, knit, hang out with the family, eat some food, maybe watch a Christmas movie or two, and definitely lots of Vlogmas. So yeah, just a quiet Sunday. Hopefully there will be some better footage for you than just me with tired baggy eyes, tired bags under my eyes, and weird hair. But it is real life. It is a vlog, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll see what happens today. Thank you so very, very much for being here. Hello. Just taking a few minutes before I have to go start dinner, working on my sock. I know the lighting is terrible, but it's dark outside. It's about 5:30. Lars and I went out, we ran some errands, and actually we picked up a couple of Christmas presents for someone in the family. So that was nice to get that started. But yeah, it's been sort of a weird day today. I've not really felt like sitting down and talking. I don't really feel like I have the words. My brain's been working overtime with learning all this new music for the Nutcracker, and now I'm just like, I'm just done. So I'm sitting here knitting for a little bit. We had a nice cozy family time with a late lunch and solving the riddles in Augusta's exit advent calendar. There's still a link in the description box if you want to check it out. It's a really fun family game. The riddles we had a couple of days that we hadn't done, so we did them today, and they really had us puzzled. We had a hard time figuring it out, but we did in the end. So yeah, I'm working on these socks that you've already seen today. I'm contemplating casting on actually 2 more pairs because, you know, I have some little kiddos in the family that I want to get presents for, and not that they have wished for homemade socks. They're so small. Their parents help them with their wish lists. But, you know, they have a big, huge family with in-laws and everything. So I'm sure that they're going to get lots of toys. And my cousin, who is their mommy, she is so sweet and kind, and she really loves home hand-knit things for her kids. And there's 2 weeks until Christmas and 2 little pairs of socks. I should be able to manage. So I think I'm going to go look in my stash, see which colors I have. I want to make sure that it's super wash so she can wash them in the machine. You know, when you have young kids, you want things to be nice and easy and not take extra time for the young family. So, plus I have to be mindful of the colors because she is into more douche colors than me. I'm all about the puh. She is not, and I want to respect that. But I also wanted to show you these. My A Stripe a Day Advent socks. I've not shown them in days and days because usually when I sit down to knit my stripe of the day, it's quite late in the day. And by that time, I've already edited my Vlogmas for the day, so I don't get to show. So I've tried to remind myself to show them. This yarn is by Alonelysocklady. She has done a stripe a day, and I am enjoying it so much, so very, very much. Here are the 2 little cakes. I've not done my stripe of today because just like last year, my tradition is that when I watch the episode of the day from the Crazy Sock Lady, if you have not watched her, go watch her. I love Kay's podcast and her Vlogmas. It's just, I love it. Crazy Sock Lady. And I am crazy about knitting socks myself, so duh. But I'm caught up until yesterday, and after dinner and later tonight, I'm sure that I will be caught up for today as well. I'm thinking on when to start the heel. I've done a lot of socks in Lana's stripes, but these stripes are a bit wider than the ones on her normal skeins. So, because I was thinking that I could just, count stripes and do the same, like copy it. But I think if I do that, I might have like 5-6 rounds extra on my foot, and then they'd be too big. Plus, I did start them using the stripes on the cuff as well, but I only cast on 56 stitches because I like a shorter leg normally. But these are gonna be longer. And then I'm scared that they're gonna be too narrow for me on my leg. But then again, that doesn't look narrow. Because I was actually thinking, do you need to rip back, do the whole thing again with 64 stitches? But I don't want to do that. No, I'm too lazy for that. Not that I don't enjoy knitting in this yarn, because it is wonderful. It's just such a nice base. It's very, very soft. And even with this lighting, you can see all the beautiful colors. I love this stripe, 1 stripe a day. I did it last year with the Cozy Knitter, and I was so happy that Lana wanted to do it this year, so I could just order from a Danish yarn dyer, and then it's just a bonus that she is one of my very dear friends. And she has done such an amazing job. This is the color that I'm putting on today. Very excited about that. And then I have the contrast for the heel and the toe. I could have done the cuff in it as well, but as I said, I don't like my leg or my socks to be too long. So this is, I think this is called a silver gray. I'm going to do the heel in this. I'm going to do a slip stitch heel flap and gusset. That is my preferred one. And then the toe. So we'll have to see. I think what I'm going to do is get a couple pairs that I have done this year in Lona's yarn and count the stripes on the foot and see. And then I think I can kind of guess my way to something that will work. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry for that's my 2 little stitch markers sitting there all ready to mark where I put on a progress keeper when I'm done with my decreases. And I have 2 waiting here, of course, since I'm doing them simultaneously. That's quite the word. Yeah. But actually, I think I'm going to go look at my yarn stash before I start dinner. Just because I like to. Maybe you guys want to come along. Let's go see what we can find. Nice and soft. Not too bright colors. For a little girl and a little boy. Okay, so I'm here. Sitting on the floor next to my yarn closet. And as I went down here, I passed this that is still sitting on my piano that I got in this beautiful present from Marianne. So this isn't an ad because I received it as a present, but you know, it's just because she was so sweet and sent me a present. But according to Danish law, we have to say that this is advertising because we didn't pay for it. So we want to make sure that we don't do something wrong. This is a thicker yarn. It's an 8-ply. Let's see here. 150 grams is 315 meters. And the recommended needles is 4.5 to 5. So I could do like a thick pair of socks for Karl for like in his winter boots. I could do that. That'd be a color. But I also have this. It's got a little bit of color, but it's not that bright. It's kind of cute, and then it stripes a little bit. This is also Lana Grossa. I bought this at one of our local yarn stores. It's called Ganusal. Meilenweit and yellow, and the color number is 4263. So I did use some of it, but there's plenty left for a pair of socks for a 3-year-old. That would be a problem. I might do that. Stripes are fun. And then for Vilde, the little girl. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to not listen to what Mama likes. Because look at this one. Wouldn't that be cute? In Denmark, our little ones, they take their nap in their baby carriage outside. Even in the winter time. They have like all warm, snuggly cozies, and they're very warm and they're warmly dressed, so it's not dangerous or anything. Actually, it is what the health authorities recommend. So, for her feet, wouldn't that be cute? With a little pop of color. She's not even a year old yet. I could put some color in there. That's one option. Let's see what else we got. This is what I'm looking at. Just so you know. I don't know. This is pretty too. Or a pair of Christmas socks. It's looking orange on camera. It is an orangey red, but it's way more red. Yeah. The lighting is weird down here too. That could be a possibility as well. There's also this one. That could be pretty too. Still with lots of color, but with the, yeah. Ooh, or this one. This is my all-time favorite purple color. I've said this before, I know, but I love this. This is Blåbærmuffin from It's Yarn. On their sock base, it's for socks. I love this so much. I think this is going, this has to be it, because I don't know, I can't really explain it. When I put this color on my needles, it brings me such calm. I'm just, relaxed and calm. That is just what I need right now. This will be the color for Vilde. I do have right here some commercial yarn. I'll show you. Just a random color here. This is definitely way too bright, but I think it's pretty. This is a Danish brand, Lana. Arveda Classic is their sock yarn, and this is super wash as well. So I could have gotten one from here. I have other colors that are more subtle, but yeah. Ooh. Maybe do this for Karl and then do the heel and the toe and the gray. I think I'll do that. And then this just all purple for Vilde. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, well, thank you for your help. And of course, we also need proper Christmas project bags for the socks. So yeah, now we're all ready. I'm almost forgetting to talk about this. So I told you that I went to a birthday party last night for my best friend. She is a very talented stitcher, and there was a lot of us there, like, I don't know, 15, 16 people, and a couple people weren't even there. So for everybody that she invited, she made a picture, like with little sayings on there. Isn't that amazing? Can you believe that? And look what she made for me with little socks. Because, well, Sina, she's so knit worthy. She loves when I knit her socks. So every once in a while, I gift her a pair of socks. And I love that just so much. Just seeing her face and how happy she gets. And she wears them all the time. Whenever we're together, she'll be like, oh, look what I got on my feet. And yeah, it just makes me so very happy. And she made me this. Du bruger mit hjerte og mine fødder. Now that is a little bit of a hard one for me to translate, and I might do it wrong, so if anybody knows better, please do not hesitate to correct me. But du means you, and mit, then the heart, so my heart and my feet. But then the word after you. Broget means varied, so like variegated, but that's not really the meaning of it. I think it's like you bring color in the meaning of you bring colorful joy to my heart and my feet. So something like that, I think, would be my understanding of this saying. Du bruger mit hjerte og mine fødder. You bring colorful joy to my heart and my feet. I love it so much. It is going up on my wall. Over here, where I have we have our great-grandmother's desk, and I want to put it up here so I can look at it all the time. And I have a couple of other pictures that the girls gifted to me. Look, they know me so well because I play for the ballet and I knit a lot. Isn't that amazing? So I want to put these three, they go so well together, on my wall.